Hey guys, it's Maymay and welcome to week 45 of our scripture art journaling. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I just want to kind of doodle a little bit and we're going to see how this goes. I have a piece of white cardstock that I am going to use just to kind of draw on a little bit. And I'm just going to pick a spot here, use my grid mat to help me do some like temporary lines so I can kind of draw between the lines. That's a little bit high. I want it kind of low. I think I'm going to go here. Okay, when I was in high school, a long time ago, I had a friend. His name was Daniel. And Daniel used to do this incredible doodling in our class. Like, he would do an entire page in this doodle, and it was just gorgeous. Can you see those two lines I did? You might not can see them. But they were just gorgeous, these doodles he would do. And so what I'm going to do is kind of take that and try to make the word joy here, because that's what I'm focusing on, is the word joy. So I'm going to start with my J, and I want my J to be kind of big. So I'm going to go above the line and come down. So I'm just going to see what happens. So I'm just going to kind of draw what's in my head, which is something like this, okay? And then I'm going to take the O here, and I want it to come out to the Y here. So something like this, and now I'm going to kind of play with it. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is come in and kind of make these sections a little bit bigger, like this. So I'm really just, at this point, I'm just thickening up the lines of the letters, just by kind of adding to them. And I can change it or move it around any way I want to as we get going. This almost looks like a musical staff, doesn't it? Maybe that's what I had in my head, I'm not sure. But see how I'm just kind of adding to? And right here I'm just going to add to this one. Not like really, really thick, but see how I'm getting like little kind of thick lines here and there? Let me zoom in. I'm going to take this and I'm going to connect it here. This is the playtime, just kind of doodling around. I'm just going to get this made and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. Alright, and then I'm going to start here and make this a little thicker. But not perfectly thick. See how I'm kind of going back to that thin line too? Just playing. Alright, and I want this circle to be a little bit thicker here. And then a little bit thicker here. Kind of come around. And then I'm going to take this Y and make it a little thicker. I hope that makes sense what I'm doing. And just play with it a little bit. And now let's do this edge here. And here. Alright, so I like the O and the Y a lot. I don't like the way I did this J. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I like the thickness at the bottom, but I think this top was too thin. So I'm going to come back in and thicken that up a little bit more. And I think here, instead of letting that go in the center, I'm going to come on the outside. This is why you want to use a pencil and just play around. And you'll get this how you want it when you're playing with it. I'm going to take this line on the outside and let it get thinner as it goes up, and then bring it on the inside and connect it to the other line. And then I'll clean that up too. So just playing around to get it where I want it. Now this section here, I'm going to extend this out and bring it down a little bit, and then back up into the thinness again, just to give it a little landing spot. I'm going to take this black Spectrum Noir marker and I'm going to trace these lines that I'm happy with, and then I'm going to clean it up with an eraser. Now you know how you think as you go along? So I've been thinking, and I still want to do the doodling that I was telling you about, but I think before I do that, I'm going to just erase all these lines I don't need here. I think I'm going to color in this word joy in black and then do the doodling on top of it in silver glitter pen. I think that will be pretty on the white. So I'm going to take my Spectrum Noir marker and I'm going to take the thicker end, and I'm just going to color this whole thing in, because I think that this will look so much more like what I want it to look like if I do it in a solid block letter. So I'm just going to go through and color the entire thing in. So now I have the word joy done. I love how that turned out. And now let me show you what I was talking about with that glitter pen. This is one of the Sakura Jelly Roll glitter pens. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to come through and I'm just going to kind of outline this word just in some places, just here and there, adding this glitter, which is so pretty. I know that's hard for you to see. Hopefully in pictures you'll be able to see it better. I'm just kind of coming right inside the black edge and doing that on both sides. Now what I'm going to do is inside, I'm going to try to zoom you in a lot more. Now what I'm going to do is inside of these letters, I'm just going to make some little swirl designs. Or inside the black, where I've done the glitter, I'm just going to swirl it through in all these different shapes. What he used to do is make all these different shapes and sizes, and then he would just pencil in. He never really, he of course didn't glitter, but he would do like this, and then he might do lines, and he might do dots in places. Just all these different designs all through there. And I just think that's kind of neat. But he would do whole sheets of paper like that. And I thought it'd be neat to kind of do something like that here, like circles, dots, even the bigger ones like this. Just any old shape you want to do. So I'm just going to doodle all over the black of the letter. So this is my word joy. Can you see the glitter and the little designs inside the letter? Oh, there we go. A little bit right there. There we go. See all the little designs I did inside the letters? I just think that is so pretty, and it really shows the word joy off. So I'm going to come back here so you can see the whole thing. Now, I'm going to go back to my black Copic marker, and I'm going to put the scripture in. And it is, ask and you will receive that your joy may be full. So I'm going to do may be full down here. And help me see how I want to do it. May be full. Let's try that. So my battery died while I was writing, but all I did was go in and write the words here. And now I'm going to put, I'm thinking I want to put the reference here or maybe here. I think I'll put it here so it won't be quite so distracting. So it is John 16:24, so I'm going to wrap that around here. 16:24. So there's that. And I'm going to go back with that glitter pen again because I can see the glitter a lot and it makes the letters that I just did look really flat. And I'm just going to go back over them and put in the glitter on top of them. So this page didn't go anywhere near where I expected it to, but I'm okay with that. I like that I was able to just kind of play around and get this look. And I love the black and the glitter together, and I love the starkness of the joy on the white. I think it looks really pretty. So just kind of fun to take out my pencil and just kind of start playing. I hope you guys kind of do that sometimes, just play. I really didn't have much of a plan except I knew I wanted to kind of doodle inside the letters like I did. So just kind of sit down and play. I think this kind of feels Christmassy because I've been decorating, so it kind of has the joy has a little Christmas feel to it, and I'm okay with that too. I think that's pretty neat. So I have all of that glitter. Now what I'm going to do is do some more of that doodling on the page, and I'm going to come around in this area and just kind of swirly doodle with the glitter. And it'll be very subtle because the glitter and the white just kind of exist. They don't really like complement each other, or they don't clash. They're just there. And then I'm just going to continue that. Either the same shape or a different shape or whatever I want to do. I'm just going to kind of play around. It's almost like, I know you've seen Zentangles before. It's almost like that. Just finding ways to fill in spaces with your glitter. So I would guess that you guys cannot see that very well, but I'm going to try to get it to where you can see it in the camera. There's a little bit of it kind of showing there. So I just glitter doodled all the way around the word joy, and that's just how it ended up this week. Just kind of fun, kind of enjoyed that, and it's time to put this into our journal. So if this is your first time joining us for scripture art journaling, I know this was kind of a quick one and kind of quiet, but I just enjoyed doodling around. And you can catch more information about what we do over on our Facebook group, which is called Hide His Word in My Heart. There'll be a link to that below. So head on over and check out what we do. We've done one every week. This is our 45th week. Wow, I can't believe it. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing what you guys have created, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.